Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we are going to discuss another LeetCode problem statement, that is zigzag conversion. It's of medium category, problem number 6. So basically you have given an input string, and what you have to do? You just have to print this string in zigzag order like this, and at the end you just have to print the values in horizontal way. So likewise. So let me quickly jump to the board, and we'll discuss in depth about this problem statement, and also we'll talk about the the approach which we are going to follow. Okay, so here we have given the example, and what we have to check is this rows. So total how many rows we have? It's 3, and index starts from 0. So it will be 0, 1 and 2. Whatever the string you have given, you just have to print it in zigzag order. So let's see how we have to write. So first we have p, so p will come at this position, a will come at this position, y will come at this position. Okay, now again we have p, so p will come in exactly diagonal like this, p, and then we have a will come at diagonal like this. Similarly you will have l, I, again S will come at this position, H will come at this position, I, and then R. Again I will come at this position, N and G. So this is the way we have to write it, and the output which we want is horizontal. So P A H N. So let me write it, and then we have A P L S I G YIR, the same output which we have here. In order to solve this, what we have seen here, like when we are iterating the characters, we are going from index 0 to 2. It means when you are moving from vertically, you have to travel from 0 to row minus 1. So it will go up to row minus 1. Once you will reach at this index, again you have to move like row minus 2 to 0. So likewise we just have to iterate. It will come like this. In order to, as we have to use many concatenations, so for that we will be using a string builder. And wherever the value of I, if it is less than this length, then only it will keep on moving, or else it will come outside and it will terminate the loop. So let me quickly jump to the LeetCode compiler, and we'll write the code for the same. So the first thing what we have to do, we just have to check if the given num rows is equal to 1 in this case, or if the given length of this string is less than or equal to num rows. In both the cases we don't have to do anything, simply return the given string. In the very next step, I am creating one string builder array, as we do have to do some sort of concatenation. So for that we are creating this array, and we'll use name as rows, and whenever we are using any array, for that we have to give the length. So length will be num rows. Okay, now when we are talking about this one, right, we have to initialize the array. So in order to initialize, what we will do, we will start the index from 0, and it will go up to the length of num rows. Okay, every time it will keep on incrementing. Now what we have to do, we just have to initialize this value by using this new string builder. Okay, in the very next step, I'm just going to create one current row variable, and initializing it with 0, and creating one boolean like going down, and initially I'm assuming that it's false. Okay, now what you have to do, whatever string you have, right, we just have to use character of array. So for that it should be s.toChar array. Okay, in the very next step, what we have to do, whatever character you have, right, that you just have to append it in current row of rows. And what we will append, the given character, that is C. Now we have to check if by any chance we are on the top or we are on the bottom. From there we have to change the direction, right? So if the current row is equal to 0 or the current row is equal to, you know, the given row minus 1, in that case we have to change the direction. Going down is equals to not going down. Okay, how it will work: initially when the current row is 0, it will come, it's 0, so it will change the from false, it will become true, and it means we are going down. In the very next step we have to whatever current row we have, we have to update it. So if it is going down, then what we will do, we will just consider it as increment it by 1 or else decrement it by 1. After doing all sort of activities, whatever rows element we have, right, that we have to append it in string builder, and that string builder we have to basically return. So string builder I'm creating with the name as answer, and what we will do, we will simply append it. So it will be new string builder. So whatever rows value we have, right, that I'm just going to store in new variable called SB, and that SB we will append it here. And at last we have to return string. So what we will do, simply we just have to convert this string builder into string. So for that it will be return sb dot to string. So let me quickly execute this code and we'll see whether it's working properly or not. So here we have some sort of this should not be SB, it should be answer. Okay, this value we are returning. Okay, all the 3 test cases passed successfully. Let me submit this solution. Okay, so all the almost 1157 test cases passed successfully, and this is the approach we have to follow in order to solve this problem statement.